What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Another Mother podcast, episode 3. If you're listening to this, sorry it's a little bit late, but we were busy.
Some things in life, are just a little more important than content, and you have to be able to separate the two and put them aside. We had a major event in our lives this weekend. One of our best friends got married, so we were traveling and had to make the commitment.
The episode's a little late.
Just a little bit. But yeah, it was a great weekend. Probably one of my all-time favorite weekends of my life. Could you say the same?
I told the groom, I said, this is the best day of my life.
Yeah. First, wedding that all of our really close friends have all been in together been at. So it was really fun. I texted in our group chat just like, all right, who's getting married next? Because I want to just do that every weekend.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I wish this happened like every weekend. I just want to hang out with my friends all weekend.
Right, because some of the stuff just as a guy is not the most fun, like the pictures and having to be in dress clothes the entire weekend. But when you're sitting there just drinking beer and hanging out the entire time for a whole weekend, it was pretty amazing. So I had a really good time.
Either. I kind of felt fly as hell.
We looked pretty fucking good.
Besides the fact that my neck got destroyed by that collar.
Oh my god. I felt like I was a dog. Trying not to bark all goddamn day.
They had to train me up.
I knew if that collar was a little bit loose, I might get out of there.
That was brutal, but it's funny that the time we've all got together most recently and had a bunch of fun is your friend's wedding, which basically means you'll never see him again after that.
It kind of was like a funeral.
True. A lot of people say that.
Now that I didn't even think of that. Now that you put it like that, it kind of did bum me out. Maybe drink a little quieter next time. That was for the listener.
Sorry.
No, I kid. But yeah, it was super fun. Just from like the moment we all got there at the rehearsal dinner, you kind of saw the look in everyone's eye. It was just like, yeah, we're gonna put on a show this weekend.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what we did.
Jesus.
God fucking damn it! Tell those fucking dogs to shut up.
Sorry about that.
Put a fucking muzzle on them.
Yeah, that's my bad. Apologies. But
I knew I was
great at during the rehearsal when we were standing up there. I was getting a little nervous. I was like, everyone's gonna be looking at me. I'm gonna be so nervous. Like, what if I pass out? And then I'm just like, no one's looking at me. No one cares.
Yeah, no one is looking at you. The only time that you have to exist during the wedding is the 15 seconds when you walk down the aisle with a bridesmaid and stand there. Just don't fall and literally walk and stand. The two simplest things for a human being, most human beings, unless
Did
you're
you have
crippled.
a cool face on, or were you smiling?
So my philosophy was I wanted to do a little mixture of both. As I was walking down the aisle, I was smiling, obviously, wanted to let everybody know I was happy to be there. Whenever the pastor said something whimsical or, cute and funny, I let a little, just a little smirk out, not a loud laugh, but like you could tell that I found it amusing. And then maybe a little heart.
All right, man, this isn't about you. Laugh.
Yeah. Maybe a heartful nod, like when they said something meaningful, just a little, But, then for the rest of it, it was pretty much just straight face, business face, because we had a job to do as soon as the ceremony was out. As the groomsman, it's kind of on you to bring the party.
True.
And I felt like we did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, I think as a groomsman, you want to be there for your friend. It's his wedding and all, but he has a lot to do. He has family obligations. He's got to talk to his wife's family. He's got to talk to like all the random people that we don't really know. So you just want to set a good base and be partying there. If he wants to come have fun, he can come have fun at any time. We'll be there all night.
Exactly. I did get a little frustrated when we were on the dance floor having a really good time when the groom was just dancing with his wife. Like, come on, dude. We're here too.
Yeah. True.
No, I joke, but it was a very fun, very good day.
Hey, mic up.
Mic up?
Yeah. Talking to it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that everything went pretty smooth. At one point of the night, I just walked up to the bar and was like, "Give me whatever you want. I don't care."
What'd they give you?
Diet Sundrop mixed with grenadine and vodka or something, which a lot of people were ordering because one of the ushers put us on to it. Shout out Dev.
Oh, Diet Mountain Dew and
or maybe it was Diet Mountain Dew. I can't remember, but it was pretty good. It did the job.
Sneaky goated.
Yeah, except the hangover the next day from those was diabolical. I felt like I got hit by a truck.
Yeah, I pretty much just drank beer. Well, I really had like one beer.
Yeah, that was some of the best content we've ever put out.
Yeah.
Within the group.
No, at the wedding, I mean, I drank like 1,000,000 beers probably.
Yeah.
And then mostly beer. And then after the wedding, we found this giant chalice, I guess you could call it. And we just dumped all of our beer that we had into it and just kept saying over and over again, I think I'll just have one more beer.
Just one more beer. Yeah, probably should hit the hay soon. I'll just have one more beer.
Just have one more.
I think we fit 10 beers in there, and we probably could have fit 10 more.
Yeah, it was half full.
Yeah, I picture that, that's something a king would drink out of.
All I want at my wedding is one big cup. Is that too much to ask for?
I think we can make that work.
We can make that happen. The only thing, I wish the cup was a little bit more insulated, because by the end there it got a little warm.
Well, and I think for my wedding, what I want is, you remember at football practice when they would have like the it was basically like a sawhorse with the water tubes that there was like 10 of them that sprayed out and the hose was connected.
Yeah.
And all you did was just run up to it and squirt it in your mouth.
Yeah.
I want one of those. So when
sick.
everyone's on the dance floor and just needs a quick drink, instead of having to go to the bar and wait, you just run up to the water hose and just spray some beer in your mouth. You can fill up a cup if you want and just roll with that all night. That would be awesome.
We could make that happen just like for the groomsmen.
Yeah, yeah. Just have it like in a separate room or something, and you just see everybody run in there at one time, come back out drenched in beer.
Yeah.
Speaking of drenched, I don't know what it is about me. I've been like this, and it's weird. Whenever I'm on a dance floor, having a really good time, and dancing my balls off, I want to be as soaked as possible. In all of the alcohol. It took everything in my power to not take the 2 drinks I was double fisting and just dump them on my head.
You just want to get wet.
I wanted to get wet so fucking bad. But I didn't. I refrained. Every now and then I would like splash a little bit up in my face.
Oops. No, I'm right there with you. I feel like it's kind of like, working up a sweat before like a basketball or football game. You want to get warm.
Exactly.
You want to get loose, and that imitates the feeling a little bit.
Well, and then if you're wet and soaked and smelling like alcohol, nobody can deny that you're having a great time. Like, that was my goal. Like, I wanted to walk out there soaking wet, suit disgusting, just reeking of fucking alcohol. And I feel like I accomplished that. I think everybody got the gist.
Yeah. One thing I would add, if you're listening to this, our friend who got married, no clip-on ties next time. I need a tie I can loosen and wrap around the noggin.
That would be my only knock on the wedding,
Yeah.
if I had to.
That would have been ideal.
I have a pretty big head, and I could not fit the tie around my head.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? We need to start our own wedding venue where you can stay there as long as you want.
That's a really good idea. We need to just start a wedding venue in general. After seeing how much stuff there is, and I mean, I don't want to make assumptions on how much money was spent, but probably a pretty good amount of money.
Yeah, right. I think there's a lot of money to make in weddings.
Yeah, we need to start one of those. I mean, and then we can kind of combine your idea. You're thinking like stay like a week, or just however fucking long they want to pay for?
That I meant like on the night.
Oh.
Like, because the reception hall closed at 10, which I don't know if that has something to do with, like, how late they can serve alcohol, or, I don't know, owning a public place, something like that, but I'm sure there's a loophole where if you just have people in a barn or whatever, why is there a law about how long they can stay?
Yeah, I can't imagine that is like a actual law. I'm sure it's just the rules of that establishment. Maybe there's something that I'm missing, but like I feel like I've been to weddings that have stayed open till midnight.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe you have to stop serving alcohol at 1 o'clock, but who's to say you can't bring your own alcohol after that?
Right, yeah. Or maybe some alcohol gets left behind.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is a really good idea, because in everything leading up to, the action on the dance floor and all that stuff was great. The speeches, the dances, the dinner was phenomenal. But then, there's so many things you have to fit in. At that time, it was like, okay, we have 3 hours to really tie this thing together. If we had, and I feel like everybody was just kind of finding their groove too when we had to leave. And if we just had another hour, some shit would have really gotten interesting.
Yeah, especially, I feel like he started playing more of our requests for songs towards the end. And that was what was really getting people fired up.
Yeah, and I don't want to totally knock on the... fuck it, I will. This guy, he wasn't my favorite DJ. I think most people would agree with that. I don't understand the remixing of songs. Like, you play a song for 30 seconds, and then it's everybody is enjoying it, and then you remix it into something else that's not great.
Yeah, that was definitely suboptimal. If it was like good songs going back to back, I understand that, but
right.
A lot of songs aren't that long anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know you want to fit in as many songs as possible, but he also kind of played the same song multiple times. Whatever.
Yeah, what was that? Some terrible song he kept playing over and over again.
Yeah, some girly song. I don't know.
Shit. I started requesting Hank Williams Jr.
Did he play that, though?
He played Family Tradition.
Okay. Yeah, that's also kind of like a Holtmeyer family staple, I feel like.
Yeah.
Might have just doxed them.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, it was great. And then the good thing about it ending early was we had a lot of time back at the house to continue it's not like we were so exhausted that we just got back to the house and went to bed. Mm-hmm. A lot of good, funny shenanigans went on at the house afterwards.
I was thinking, like, when I saw we had the house and, like, the basement area basically was our area. It's like, I like sitting outside and drinking, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite ways to do it. But just sitting in a basement is also one of my favorite ways to do it.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've all sat in a basement and
because
drank,
it's like how a comedy club, it's like low ceilings, it's like everything's reverberating, and it's just a good vibe down there.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, and there's so many interesting things to get into when you're at a house that I obviously had to refrain from destroying it.
Yes, of course.
But just thinking, sometimes it's fun to just talk about how you would destroy it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that chair over there would go right through that wall.
Now, do you think I could fit in the ceiling tile? Hypothetically, if I were to crawl up there, do you think I would fit?
Hypothetically.
And yeah, there's just something also about sleeping with your boys.
True.
Two of our friends, there was a room under the staircase, like
Similar
straight out
to
of Harry Potter, and they bunked up in there, cuddled up together. I don't know what went on in there because I wasn't in there, but
all I know is in the morning, the first thing Will said was, "My penis is bursting at the seams."
Which is a crazy thing to say.
Do with that what you will.
Make any inferences you please. But yeah, great weekend. I had a blast. I know that Drew will get a kick out of this. I was, towards the end of the night, I needed a blanket because I was about to go to bed, and put it around my head, and I was doing as many Obi-Wan Kenobi impressions as I could.
Yeah, I missed that.
I had that fucking guy rolling. He was crying, laughing.
Do one for me.
No, I can't. I'm not drunk.
What does he say to Luke?
Depends. There's a lot.
Well, just one. What's one thing? I need to hear what he says. Maybe I can do the voice.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I want to go here, and I don't want to get the quote wrong because I'll be doxxed and everybody will shit on me for it.
I'll get canceled for sure.
Yeah, I would. Okay, these blast marks. That sucked. That sucked. I'm not even gonna.
Let's move on.
Too accurate for sand people.
It's pretty good.
No, not great. Move on. I have a hypothetical for you. Just because obviously at a wedding you don't know everybody there.
Yeah.
And you meet a lot of interesting folk. I wish everybody had a Yelp. A personal Yelp that you could just like instantly review them on.
Like you have to submit your resume to attend the wedding.
Right, or just like in general, like if everybody you meet had like a Yelp on their chest or their, their name or anything, and you could just go on and Yelp review them as soon as you interact with them. Like if somebody's a real loser, and you're just like, all right, so-and-so, mega downer, not fun, gave me a bad look, or something like that. Or
Friend
vice
of
versa.
groom's brother gives me rapist vibes.
There was the guy there, total rapist vibes. He was nice.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
I guess so, yeah.
Nice guy and all till he stuck his penis up my ass.
Yeah, he got me so drunk that I couldn't tell if it was my hand or his hand on my dick.
He was a cool guy. He kept giving me beers all night. But then I saw him crush up a little something into one of them.
Next thing you know, I was passed out and I woke up and my ass was so sore I was waddling I could duck for the past 2 days.
I thought he was just a cool guy trying to party, but...
Yeah. But no, good weekend. Very fun.
Great weekend. How was your trip back home?
Flight was good. Flight was really good, smooth, empty flight. I didn't have anyone else sitting in my row, so that was awesome. I could stretch out.
Nice. You flew home Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night. Very
That's a
late
good day
flight.
to travel.
Yeah, and it was a 7:40 flight, so it was very late. I didn't get back till like 11:45. I'm kind of dragging ass today, but content has to be made.
True.
My flight there, going to the wedding was absolute hell. I had the fattest person on the goddamn plane sitting next to me. I was in the middle, fat ass to my left, and he took up half of my seat. And then I had some crazy old lady that was watching live women's college softball the entire flight and just reacting with every single pitch, like so loud the entire plane could hear it. And then she would just randomly start talking to me about it like I was watching it. I'm like, nope. And then I just, to be nice, was like, is your daughter playing or something? No, I just really like to watch the girls play. Oh my God, you're a crazy psychopath. We had a dog on the flight.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Which I don't know how that's legal. No one wants to see your fucking dog. If you have to have an emotional support animal, just do us all a favor and kill yourself. Other than that, there was a baby behind me crying the entire time.
Oh my God.
There was a
Your
baby
box didn't by a fat person, a baby, and a dog.
And a psycho lady. And then across the aisle, there was another baby that wouldn't shut up the entire time. My AirPods died halfway through the flight because I had to take meetings at the airport. So I heard everything. And somehow both of my legs ended up drenched because the baby behind me had like a squirty water bottle and squirted it over the seat onto my right leg, drenched me with water. And then the fat ass next to me, when he was pouring his Jack and Coke, somehow spilled half the Coke bottle down the side of the bottle.
Oh my God.
And soaked my left leg. So I was sticky and wet almost the whole flight. And I could not wait to get out of there.
That's awesome. Who lets a baby on a plane with a squirt bottle? Isn't that like illegal?
I don't know. I'm assuming they bought it at the airport or something, or they brought a baby water bottle or something like that and filled it up there. I don't know.
Jesus, that's brutal.
Yeah, ethnic baby too.
Oh God.
I don't know. Just another day in the life. But we made it home, so that was good. I was just happy to be home.
True. If that was on your flight back,
If that was on my flight back, I would have crashed the plane.
you would have been on Suey watch.
I'd have crashed the plane. I'd have crashed the plane just knowing everybody that had pissed me off on that flight was going down with me.
True. On your way home, you'll tolerate it because you're.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. You just got to get through the struggles. You know you're
Right.
about to have a good time.
Exactly. Do you think... I know this probably doesn't apply to planes, but it's in my head it makes sense. If a plane's going down and you jump at the last second, you think you're coming out of that?
Yeah, I think if you have strong enough legs, you could.
Maybe not so much a plane, but like an elevator. Like if an elevator is going straight down and crashing, let's say that it's like for this hypothetical, it's a glass elevator, okay?
Yeah. So when it gets to the bottom, it's just gonna absolutely
like you see it, right? But you can see the bottom.
Oh,
like
you
know when you're gonna hit the bottom, and you're going down, and at the last second you jump, so that impact and like curl up into a ball, maybe like jump and curl, so that you are not touching the ground, or the weight of that isn't killing you. Do you think you still die? Like, what's the physics behind that?
I think that could work. Depends on how fast it's going.
But would that not matter if you're just in the air?
Well, it's like when you're driving a car and you crash into a pole. You're not wearing your seatbelt. You fly through the windshield.
Yeah, but you're going straight up, not forward. I guess, would you go through the top of the elevator?
it's like you're traveling so fast down, you'd have to jump the same speed up in order to
balance it out.
negate
But like,
force, I guess.
but like if a train is going really fast and I jump off the side of the train, you're not dying from that.
How fast?
I don't know how fast a train. Like, let's say a train's going 100 miles an hour. A car, even if I'm sitting on top of a car and I jump in one spot, like even let's say I'm on top of the car's going 100 miles an hour. I jump in one spot. All I have to do is land.
I guess that's a good point.
I don't know.
Guy like
I'm sure some nerd could pick it apart, but when
This
you're
is
built,
not a nerd show.
when you're built like me, I think I can do it.
If you want a nerd show, go listen to fucking Joe Rogan.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Jamie, pull up if you're in an elevator and you jump, what happens?
Jamie, now I'm going to talk about hunting.
What we do on this show is suggest all of our listeners to jump off trains.
Jamie, I'm going to talk about hunting for about an hour. And I've only ever paid for myself to go on these hunts and been shown around by the best in the world. And then they cook my meat for me.
Jamie, AI me in front of every animal.
Yeah. Jamie, now I'm going to tell this guy, this vegetarian, that he's a retard for not trying venison. You gotta try venison. Oh my god.
Some venison.
You'll fucking love it. This venison stick. My chef made it for me.
I feel like if you call deer jerky venison, then that's a good sign that maybe you're not a
If you call anything with deer meat in it, if you call it venison, you're a loser.
Yeah.
It's deer. You're eating deer.
It's deer. I don't know.
Elk.
Where did that even come from? Like,
I don't know.
maybe
I guess
marketing.
It's like cow is beef and
Yeah.
pig is pork. You know, they had to give it a name, but
You think that's for marketing purposes?
probably. I'm sure that some people are like, oh, why would I eat deer?
Right.
Oh, but I'll eat venison. That sounds good.
That sounds fancy.
Oh. But like bison's called bison, right? Or is that called something else? Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up. I think it's just called bison.
Let me pull it up here.
Isn't a baby cow?
Yeah, bison meat is most commonly called bison or buffalo meat.
Isn't a baby cow like veal or something like that?
Yeah. What class? I think so.
They definitely sound more calling it veal than baby cow.
Yeah. Yeah. Meat from young calves, typically dairy bred males, slaughtered between 16 and 18 weeks. Can't say I've ever had veal.
Just put a picture of like some grass and a field instead of the baby cow deceased on the box.
Yeah, everybody, I mean, the meat industry, don't even get me started on the meat industry. You want me to get started on the meat industry?
Don't get started. Don't even get started.
I won't get started on it. If I was going to get started on the meat industry, I would say that everything that's classified as free range is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Or grass fed. They're just getting fed hay.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
I mean, grass fed is not like fancy.
No, but people think it is.
It's like
Just
if they
because
were
they're
wild,
not-
that's what they would eat.
Like, now, obviously, if you go to Texas, which you've probably seen it, and you're driving through there, you will just see massive pens of cows shoulder to shoulder standing in their own shit. But technically you can call that grass fed if you let them out every now and then and let them eat hay and then send them right back in there. Like,
Yeah, right. For a chicken to be free range, it has to have like 1 square foot of space as opposed to like no space.
Yeah, and it cooped up in a cage for however long it takes till they're big enough to slaughter.
I want to
just eat the fucking meat. It's all just eat it. It's good for you.
Yeah, that too. I want to, like, if I could raise a cow, like, or just buy a whole cow from like a farmer, because there's just like around here you can see farms and a lot of them aren't like terrible looking.
No, right.
They're not like factory farms. It's like kind of real farmers. And
yeah, I mean they're
from like selling just locally and stuff like that.
That's the thing. They're selling to local produce stores and meat markets and stuff like that. They're not selling to the big corporate chains like McDonald's or any like a steakhouse.
Yeah,
that's where you're selling in bulk and just you want as many cows as you possibly can have.
Exactly. I mean, our one friend, he has chickens just in his yard.
Yeah.
House full of chicken and a yard full of hogs. That's it.
Yeah, facts. And that's the meat industry.
And that's the meat industry. Take that, Joe Rogan.
See, that took us, 10 minutes? He would have spent fucking 2 hours on that shit.
2 hours. Couple cigars. Couple glasses of whiskey.
I do like when he gets absolutely
Joe
zapped.
Rogan,
But
he shoots himself up with HGH every hour he records.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. That guy's probably on every form of testosterone you can probably imagine.
That's why his head looks like it's going to explode at the end of each episode.
Yeah, he's a veiny motherfucker.
Jamie, drain my head. He just slits the back of his head each episode to drain the blood out of it. What do you know about peptides?
Not a whole lot, to be honest with you.
I've just recently started hearing about them.
They've gotten bigger in the news as of late. I hear people talk about them more. Let's look this up. What is peptides?
I hear it marketed as like fat loss or anti-aging.
Yeah.
Like muscle, ligament, like regrowth or something, strengthening, something like that. But I don't really know what it is, but apparently it's going to be a big industry.
Yeah, repairing tissue, building muscle, reducing inflammation, and boosting immune function is what AI is giving me. Stimulate natural processes like collagen production, enhance metabolic rate. Sounds like steroids to me.
They need to make a penis peptide.
That just enhances your dick.
Yeah.
I don't know. All that shit sounds like steroids. I'm sure that eventually things will come out where it's not healthy for you. If you want to live longer and be healthy, just work out and eat good. It's not hard. It's very simple science.
Hey, if you want to get some muscles, go out in the yard and chop some wood.
Yeah. You ever seen Rocky IV?
A long time ago.
Do Rocky IV.
Just do Rocky IV.
Go run in the snow. Go chop some wood. Go climb some mountains. Go outrun some Russians in a car. Run through the snow like 1,000 times.
Yell Adrian a lot.
Yeah, yell Adrian a shit ton. Get in a barn. Start like a fire in the barn. Make sure you're wearing like a ridiculously tight black tank top. Lift some horse carriages.
Do some chin-ups on wooden beams in the barn. That'll do the trick.
Yeah. Just go in a meat locker, punch
some meat.
Punch all the meat.
Yeah.
Beat the meat up.
Beat the fuck out of the meat. Yeah. Find a guy named Paulie. Have him open the meat locker for you. That'll probably work. Get an old guy. Find an old guy that will just yell at you and tell you you're shitty the entire time you're working out.
Fight black people.
Yeah. For the first let's say 3 movies, if you're putting your workouts into movies, just fight black people that are really good athletes.
For the next 3 movies of your life.
Maybe one that talks really funny, like, "Hey, boy, I pity the fool." Find somebody that pities you. Then fight a massive Russian. Then take a little break and train somebody, but just to realize he's a piece of shit. And then street fight him and kick his ass in the street, in the middle of the street for hundreds of people to see.
Become best friends with the black guy you fought, and then...
Yeah, that's actually in the 3rd phase of your workout. Become really good friends with the black guy.
Beats him in a fight, and he dies, sadly.
Yeah. And then avenge his death in Russia on Christmas Day. That's important.
You're gonna want to schedule that out because the flights to Russia are pretty packed.
Yeah. It would also help if Russia starts, maybe there's a Cold War going on or something. That would help a lot. And then if you win, you'd probably solve the Cold War and bring peace to both nations. And then about your 6th...
You could start the Cold War. That would get a jump.
You could. That'd help. Start the Cold War at about the 1st phase of your workout journey. Then by the 4th phase, you'll solve it. 5th phase, train someone, kick their ass in the street. 6th phase, take a long break off. Your wife's probably going to die. Your kid's going to be a piece of shit.
Unfortunately.
You're going to have to, that's just part of it. You're going to have to give your kid a really awesome pep talk in the middle of the street outside of your restaurant named after your dead wife. Then you're going to realize that you have a beast chained inside of you still and you need to let it out. You're going to go fight in an exhibition fight the heavyweight champion of the world. Probably it's going to be close. They're going to give it to him on a technicality just because he's the heavyweight champion of the world. But you're going to put up a really good fight. And then by the 7th movie, 7th phase of your workout, you're going to train the son of your best black friend. No, this is working out. This is how you get ripped.
I feel like I've seen this before.
He's going to win here. He's going to lose, but then he's going to win about your 8th phase of your workout. And then he's going to fight the son of the Russian that you beat up. And then that's about it.
Are you sure that wasn't Rocky?
No, this is just what everybody knows that this is what you have to do.
And before all that, do porn.
Yes, it's also very important that you do porn, that you have 0 money, and that you insist on...
Be poor and have a big dog.
Yeah, but you have to sell the dog to get money to pay for food. But then eventually you get the dog back. Don't worry about the dog. You'll get it back.
I tell people about this and they're like, "What about my dog?" It's like, you'll get it back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Whenever we're helping all these people start their fitness journey, it's like, you're going to lose the dog. And then they're all like, "Oh my God, I don't know if I can do this if I don't have my dog." It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you'll get the dog back.
You're going to get it back. Can you just listen? I see why you're fucked up.
I understand why you'd have this question, but if you would listen to me for 10 more goddamn seconds, you're going to get the dog back.
Fucking fuckers.
And that's how you become absolutely jacked. Oh, maybe you go off and do like a little spin-off thing where you're you have to join the army and see some trauma, but then you become a really cool badass that cuts people with knives and shit.
Big knife.
Yeah, a really big knife. That'd be cool. That goes on for about 3 or 4 phases. And then you'll be totally ripped.
Then you'll be cool.
Pretty simple. It's not rocket science. No peptides.
No.
You think any of these people are taking peptides?
Yeah, right. You don't need no freaking peptides. Just follow that simple 7-8 8-step plan.
Yeah, 8-step plan, I would say. Pretty simple. What have you been getting into since the wedding? Anything interesting? Sounds like a big fat no. Yeah.
Just grinding.
After the wedding, the first thing I did when I got home was take a shower, and then I immediately busted the biggest load of my entire life.
Nice.
There was no time for load busting during the weekend, so I had to get it out, and it was magnificent.
Yeah, right.
There is, like, I guess that's edging.
I guess you could call it that.
I guess I edged. It's pretty cool.
I guess I just did that.
But yeah, nothing better than a long weekend of not being able to crank one out, and then you just get some time to yourself, turn the fan on, lay on top of the covers, just let it eat.
Let the big dog eat.
Starving dog.
This is funny, kind of, I guess. I wrote my dreams down last night.
Ooh, interesting. Tell.
Because my girlfriend, she was telling me about her dreams, and I was like, I have dreams, but I can never remember them. So I woke up. This was at... What time was this? I thought I wrote the time down.
It doesn't matter.
It was like at 1 o'clock, 1:40 in the morning, I woke up. I guess I had to pee, and I went to the bathroom, sat on the toilet, wrote my dream down. And, alright, here. Dream. On vacation. Burger spot in an open mall. Best burgers ever. Fries. Mozzarella sticks. This is the big twist. They sold day-old burgers for $5. Would you buy a day-old burger?
No. If I knew it was a day old, no, probably not.
It was like the big thing on the menu. Like, this was what they were known for. It was like day-old burgers, $5.
Some things do get better as, like, they sit in the fridge, you know, but that's usually not a burger. That's usually like a chili or a soup or a dip, perchance. Or, you know, any mixed perishable, perchance. Maybe not a burger, though. That's interesting. What's the economy like in this dream? Did you get there? Because what would a fresh burger cost? Because, like, if a fresh burger costs $25, then yeah, I'd take the day old for $5.
Yeah, I don't remember what the normal burger cost, but it was a pretty cool place, and I was on vacation, but like a lot of like my girlfriend was there, my mom was there, I think my family was there, and I think Lewis was there also, and we were just hanging out, and we were supposed to go do something the next day. And after we left, I was like, I think I'm just going to go back to that place and hang out there. Because they sold food, and it was like a bar. And it was pretty fun. But I don't know where it was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Day-old burgers. Maybe we should give that a shot.
Yeah. Well, you know what might have triggered that dream is yesterday I ate a day-old burger from Freddy's. And it was it was sitting in the fridge. It was pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah.
Interesting. I do like Freddy's. Freddy's is good. We had one on campus at college. Top-notch cheese curd as well.
They have cheese curds? I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. Great cheese curds. Little greasy. At least just the ones at our school were. Little bit greasy, but their fry sauce, delicious.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Shit will make me cum.
Yeah, I always get cheese fries, throw them on the burger, dip it in the fry sauce. Boom.
Yeah. Boom.
That's how it's done. What's your favorite burger joint?
I don't even know. Freddy's is pretty good.
Yeah. Culver's is up there for me. Culver's might be my favorite.
Yeah. Every time I get Culver's, it's like, it's just okay for me.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you not like about it? Or what makes it just okay?
I don't know. I guess I've just never had a memorable experience at Culver's. I got the butter burger. I got cheese curds. Got the fries. It's there.
Just there. Did you get a shake or anything?
Nah.
Okay, then. This is over.
All right. And the podcast is over.
I was watching this show. You should give it a watch. It's based off of the show Jury Duty. It's made by the same people. Are you familiar with Jury Duty?
Is it like a sitcom?
Ish. This one's called Corporate Retreat. It's like the second season of this. But the first one's the same premise. Everyone on the show is actors, but one person.
Yeah.
And have you heard of that?
I know the Jury Duty one. I don't know if I watched it.
They do all these crazy, funny things within the show. These people are obviously acting them out, but this person is believing that it's real life because he has no idea he's on a show. Some of the shit that they pull off that these guys do not see through or, just think is real life is beyond me. I would like to think that if I was in that situation, I would call their bluff, but then again, some people are just that weird. But it's a really good show. I would recommend giving it a watch. It's pretty funny. Sometimes it's like, that was kind of cringy, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I watched a couple episodes, and like you're saying, I don't remember any of the stuff they do, but if you were, just in real life, you thought you were in real life, it would be hard to, be like, oh no, this is a TV show that they're pulling a prank on me. Because you wouldn't think that. You just...
Right, that's
these
the
people
last
are
thing
crazy.
That's entering your mind,
Especially it's like a normal guy. It's not like punked or anything like that.
Right, this guy is... he just applied for a temp job. Or the other guy in the first season just thought he got summoned to jury duty, just everyday life things that they're just getting roped into.
Is that illegal?
They have... So, the way they kind of spin it so that there's cameras on them, they think they're doing... It's kind of like in The Office, a documentary crew is following...
Okay.
In jury duty...
trial.
Yeah, in jury duty, a documentary crew is filming this trial to document this judge's last case. He's a famous judge or, well-known judge. They're documenting his last case. The second season, it's this documentary crew is following around a well-renowned small business that is going through a lot of changes, stuff like that. So that way they get waivers and stuff that this person can sign, and that they consent to being filmed.
Yeah.
I guess they don't.
And so in jury duty, you can't have your phone. How do they get around that for the corporate retreat?
No phones were allowed at the corporate retreat.
Nah, right.
It's all about the company this weekend. We're all we're doing is team building stuff, blah blah blah. Nobody can be on their phone. That's how they did that. The first season I thought was way better than the second, just because it was a newer idea, newer concept, but I don't know. Just I thought it was funnier because something as boring as jury duty was all of a sudden incredibly funny.
Yeah.
You know, and just tiny little idiocracies that happened throughout the thing were really funny. There was a lot more. It was a lot bigger of a production in the second season, which almost kind of took away from the like the core of it, like making something so stupid and boring hilarious.
Yeah, tricking someone into just believing
Yeah.
something.
Right. Because it's like, who in their right mind on jury duty would say or do this thing, you know?
Yeah, weren't people like getting kicked out of it, or did that happen in jury duty? People got kicked out for, like someone snuck in their phone or something like that.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Oh, I thought like someone snuck in their phone and then they told the guy, and he was like, "Oh, it's like you shouldn't have your phone, but I don't care." And then they got like forcibly removed, and the dude was like,
forcibly removed from the show or from jury duty?
From jury duty. Like,
oh, okay.
As an act.
Right. No, but somebody got kicked out. Like, they had somebody that was kind of recognizable, like more recognizable of an actor, had to like pull back a lot of some of the things they were planning to do with him, because I think the guy said like he kind of looks like this guy.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "Oh shit!" So we have to pull back with one of these guys, and they faked like an injury on it, like for him, and had him replace someone. Yeah, I think that's what happened. But like that's happened where like they'll say, you know, "Hey, this is so crazy. I feel like I'm on a TV show," and then they'll pull back. Like that was one thing about jury duty that was explained really cool. Like he would say something like that, like, "I can't believe this is real. I feel like I'm on a TV show." And then they would do like 3 hours of tremendously boring real jury duty stuff, you know? Yeah. So where he's like, "Well, this can't be.
A TV show."
Right. This is incredibly stupid and boring.
Wasn't one guy like, he is an actor?
Yeah, he plays himself.
Yeah.
James Marsden. Yeah, he plays himself as James Marsden. Yeah, facts. But he's really funny. He was really good.
Yeah.
Plays himself.
He was like the other main character, kind of.
Yeah, and he played like a, you know, like cocky, arrogant Hollywood actor. I thought he was too good to be there, and he was trying to get out of jury duty the whole time, but then ended up being in it. But he was just a stand-in. Like if anything happened or something like that, his vote never really counted. So he was just pissed off about that the whole time. And then he was preparing for a role for a movie the entire time, and he was switching back from method acting this character he was auditioning for to his real self. It was so well done.
That's funny.
It is so good.
But
yeah, go watch it. Go watch it. It's really funny. But yeah, man. I'm trying to think. You got any other topics you want to dive into?
Yeah. You ever go on LinkedIn?
Rarely. Not so much more now that I have a job. You know, in college I dabbled quite often, but LinkedIn kind of pisses me off.
I go on it all the time just to like scroll and see what people are up to, because people are always posting like if they get a promotion or if they get a new job or if they get this, and I was just scrolling and random stuff pops up, like you don't even know where it comes from. And it was this lady, and she made a post sharing that she was stepping away from work to be a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, all right, that's a little bit too far. Like, do you really need to be sharing that?
No one needs to see that. No one cares enough, you know?
And on LinkedIn, it's like your resume. You make the most mundane things sound like a big deal.
Yeah. I love some of the...
impress, and it's like...
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to say this about being a mom. It's like everyone would understand. It's like you don't have to... she was like, I'm going from a manager at this time to a full-time manager of my baby.
Yeah. I love the people that are like trying to motivate or sell themselves or things like that. Is that your dog licking water or is it
No,
peeing on the floor?
Yeah, I was giving it some water.
Oh, okay.
My fan.
This guy, like this,
hot in here.
I refused to give up my seat to an old woman on the train today. I gave her something much more valuable. A discount code to my online business masterclass. An 18-part course of... Tell that dog to shut the fuck up. I'm trying to podcast here. Jesus Christ. Kick that motherfucker in the head. Let me restart. I refused to give my seat up to an old woman on the train. I gave her something much more valuable, a discount code to my online business masterclass, an 18-part course on becoming an entrepreneur. She doesn't need to sit down. She just needs skills retraining.
That's good.
Like, so stupid. I hate that shit, though, because people will I see that shit all the time. I don't know if it's real or if they're just trying to be funny. I don't know, but I hate it. And it's like, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it dawned on me that if you don't have $200,000 saved up by the age of 25, you are severely behind.
Yeah. Well, I think it started with a bunch of people being like that. Maybe that post you saw was like satire.
Yeah.
But there used to be real stuff like that, and I guess somehow these people get rich from selling these courses that basically say nothing. I mean, you could look up everything. It's like how to be successful. It's like work hard. It's like try to learn what your job is and then do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah, it's like the Grant Cardones of the world and the like all those motivational speaker guys you see online all the time where they're just like, okay, so when you go out to the bar, do you go home with a girl every time? It's like, no, not really. It's like, oh, so you can't close.
Yeah. Or
why? How could I let you into my program if you can't close?
Isn't it him who makes the dudes take their shirt off?
Maybe it's him. I don't know who
There's
it is.
some
But
guy,
he's
makes
done
all
shit
the
like
sales
that.
people. He's like, if you work for me, you have a six-pack.
Yeah, it's so gay. But again, that's all an act. It's all a facade. Like, I can't imagine a real person ever thinking that that's how, or just being that way. But maybe they are. I don't know. I have to think it's just an act because they're probably making more money off social media than they are any of their businesses, you know.
For sure. Probably just like Blue Chew ads.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
Because if you think about it, if one of your workers was so focused on having a six-pack, it seems like they do less work for you.
Less time that they could be working, yeah. So explain that one, faggot.
They clock out at 4 every day to go work on their six-pack.
Yeah.
Say, hey, man, Can you stay late? We have a little bit of extra work today. Nah, I got to go do 1,000 crunches.
That's, if you want to take it that way, that's time you could be closing deals. That's time you could be making sales.
Yeah.
But instead, you're working on your body.
You're not making this company any money. Yeah, you have a six-pack. But where's my money?
Can I spend a six-pack?
Can I buy a Ferrari with a six-pack?
Probably not. Yeah, I don't know.
What I like more than my Ferrari?
What's that?
Knowledge.
That was my ass.
Classic.
I like when...
Can't learn that from a course.
Yeah, maybe the people won't love that, but I always think it's quite amusing when you can hear someone fart on camera.
Yeah.
Just a little inside of my sick and twisted mind.
It's like breaking the fourth wall.
Smell that shit through the phone, bitches. That's good shit. Yeah.
All right, 20 more seconds.
Yeah. Get into a little sports talk here. If you want to wrap up the show. Doing? They're winning right now. playing the Red Sox.
Aren't the Red Sox trash?
Yeah, the Red Sox suck fucking dick. They can't fucking win a series to save their life. Yeah, they're ass. They can't. I say that now. They'll probably come back and win this game. Knock on wood. But they suck. Our Lord and Savior, Con Knipple. We have to talk about it. We have to. It's our duty as podcasters to talk about it. He's shut off in the play-in games.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Just non-existent. The Hornets' entire offense was non-existent in the playoff game against the Magic.
I didn't. We didn't get to watch the game.
No, we were following along, but
I mean, we were.
I'm glad I didn't watch that. I would have put
5 minutes
through.
and then they were down 20 points.
I would have put my head through a wall.
After the Heat game, I guess it just took too much out of them. I thought they were going to be fired up.
I thought that for sure if they could make a series, I guess they would have played the Pistons, right?
Yeah.
I thought for sure if they could make a series that there was a good chance of it going 7 or 8, just because they're going to have every other game, it felt like they're just going to explode offensively. And no matter how many points the other team scores, it just wouldn't matter.
That 8th
they were
game
going to beat
pivotal.
Well, how? What? It would go 6 or 7. It could go 6 or 7 games.
Yeah, but that 8th is pivotal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said 7 or 8.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's all right.
God, fuck it. That's bad podcasting. I apologize.
Sorry. Gotcha culture.
That's the state of the industry right now.
Exactly. Industry chewed us up and spit us out.
You know what? I apologize, and I will do better.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And you don't even have to apologize to me, but I know all the listeners appreciate that.
I apologize to the listener because right there I just sounded like some uninformed piece of shit that doesn't actually watch sports or care about anything.
Yeah. I love
But trust me, I do.
And I blame myself, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I blame myself. I was wearing a specific outfit during the game, and I meant to bring it and be wearing it during their next game, but I just got caught up in all the wedding business. I forgot.
We have to be better for the team.
Next year.
Next year.
There's always
young team will be back. We'll be back.
I mean, it sucks. I liked being underdogs this year. I feel like we're going to be a little bit less underdogs next year. We're going to have an expectation. It was nice just coasting under the radar, making the play-in game.
Yeah.
I had a huge bet, massive, on them to win that game.
Yeah. That would have been fucking awesome.
A big bet on Con Knipple to win Rookie of the Year.
Which still could very well happen.
Not after those 2 games.
I don't think those count. I think they have to vote before the end of the regular season.
Oh, they already voted?
I think so. That's how they do it in the MLB, at least.
The votes are in?
The votes should be in. I don't know when they release them, but they should be in.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Because Cooper Flagg ain't playing in any playoff game.
Yeah.
So you can't hold that against Khan because he played more games and more important games.
Sure, he helped his team and get to a better position.
Actually get in the playoffs. Yeah, Cooper Flagg couldn't do that shit. But yeah, I mean, if you bet the Hornets money line or even spread this year every game, you probably made a pretty good amount of money.
For sure. I mean, money line, they were over 500, so that should have worked out.
Yeah, I mean, the beginning of the season, if you bet them money line, you made a shit ton of money because nobody thought they were going to be what they were this year.
Yeah, they were underdogs for a lot of the beginning of the season, like you said.
Yeah.
I wish the play-in should count as the playoffs.
Yeah, I see both sides of it. First off, I think the play-in in general is stupid.
Yeah. Well, just for my sake.
Yeah, for your bet. That should count.
It should count. I should have cashed out, but I believed.
I did too. I really thought that they were going to make a little bit of a run. It's what we get for having big hearts.
Being great
Just
guys with
just
big
for them to
bang,
get-
big dongs.
Just for them to get heartbroken and our dicks to get soft.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Why do we even do it? Why do we do what we do?
We put in so much effort, and all they did was let us down.
So much heart and soul, and this is my first year being a Hornets fan, but I can already tell my fandom is going to grow so much. I'm going to get to a point when they're like the Yankees for me. Well, maybe. I don't know if that's even possible. I only have so much room in my heart.
If Aaron Judge goes and plays, Aaron Judge should go to the Hornets. He'd be a great center.
Oh my God, they would have won the entire thing this year.
Imagine that. That'd be
Nobody
awesome.
is stopping him.
No.
He would fucking murder everyone. But like for the Yankees playoff games, just their playoff run the past 2 years, I've made a personal sacrifice every year to give something up while the team is laying it all out on the line. I lay it all out on the line. While the team is suffering, I make myself suffer. I stopped eating meat, and for those of you that know me, that's pretty much my entire diet. I'm not a huge veggie guy, so I made myself just basically go vegan, and I stopped cranking my hog. And then 2 years ago when they went to the World Series, it was a long month. Last year, obviously, they were knocked pretty early, but
I'd say those are pretty good sacrifices.
yeah, once we get closer to October, we'll let the listeners decide what I have to do during the Yankees playoff run.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so get some ideas rolling right now.
Comment some down below. Some preliminary. Yeah. It's early, but hey, it never hurts to get the juices flowing.
No, just let the creative juices flow.
I think that's probably why the Hornets lost. We didn't sacrifice enough.
Yeah, we should have sacrificed. I thought about that too late.
We didn't sacrifice anything.
No, next year we'll sacrifice.
Sacrifice for sure.
Sounds good. All right, you got anything else?
Nah.
I think that'll about do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagram and the TikTok. Really, just follow the Instagram.
Yeah.
Start watching, download the videos. We're trying to make some goddamn fucking money off of this
Let's
shit.
talk about money. How can we get more from you?
You want to throw a few dollars our way? That'd be greatly appreciated.
Everyone always asks me why I podcast. And the typical answer is, I just love talking to my buddy. I think we're funny and relatable, but really I just want that cold hard cash.
I want money. I want so much money just to talk. God, that's my dream.
And if you'd like to help us accomplish our dreams, give us money.
If someone up on the street walked up to you and said, hey, I need $10 to help me accomplish my dream, my life dream, I would like to think a lot of you would give it to them. Just $10 to make their dream come true.
Their life dream come true. That's like their main goal in life.
That's all we're asking for. $10 to $1,000. Anywhere in that range.
$10 to $1,000 per episode.
People donate on GoFundMe all the time to someone. Oh, my house burnt down. I have cancer. And they get thousands upon thousands of dollars.
For doing nothing.
For doing nothing. We're providing you content and entertainment every week.
Every week.
Just give us some money.
If you want to give us money, comment Patreon down below.
Yeah. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, donate.
Thanks for watching. Listening. Thanks for listening.